Yeah, just a couple of mentions about safety. We're using batteries here, and the batteries have a lot of energy in them. We're also using metal connections, the Nordloc washer, the bolt, the straps. No rings. The watch is plastic coated. If I happen to lean against something, I don't want to pull back a stump as my hand burns away. Safety glasses. I wear glasses all the time, so safety glasses isn't a big deal for me. I should be wearing gloves. However, getting these in with gloves on is very difficult, and it probably ends up being more of a hazard than just not using them. Give yourself lots of light. Give yourself some elbow room. Make sure your base is fairly sturdy. You're not teetering on something. Basically, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So make sure as few things can go wrong as possible, and do things safely out there. Make sure that you get to enjoy the car you're making. Okay, here we have the battery box. 2x6 on the bottom, flooring on each side, piece of plywood on the ends. We recessed it in the end so that the bolt mounts down to the frame is outside the battery case. So you put the batteries inside the case, get them all strapped together, and move them over to the module. We're putting some foam inside to cushion the batteries from shocks bouncing around. The car doesn't have that great of suspension. So there's going to be plastic on the bottom, foam on the bottom, foam on each side, thinner stuff. Get the batteries jammed nice and good in between, and then strap across the top, and then some sort of a clear top, and that's pretty much it. Okay, here we have two of our cells. Cell 1 and cell 2 as it happens. Got a sanding block. It's a little worn, but it's a sanding block. Emery cloth. There's no sandpaper. There's no sand to drop into the terminals after you've sanded them. We have a couple of our battery straps. Braided battery straps. EVTV sells them with the battery. What we're going to do is we're going to take the corrosion off. You can see the copper is a little burnished. I'm just going to give it a touch. Same with the aluminum. Positive. And again. Not sure how easy that is to see. It was burnished. It's now had the corrosion knocked off. Let's take a little closer look. You can see the shiny surface now, and this is what the straps look like. I'll just get another battery if it hasn't been. So we'll have that process done. Comparison. This is battery number 3. So you can see the difference between battery 1 and battery 3. Actually, it's really not that visible in the camera. We'll get a couple more straps. So the straps that have been done versus the straps that haven't. Again, really not that easy to see. When you're up close, you can see that there's I guess a little bit of a graying of the material. Anyway, that's taking the corrosion off the straps. You choose your positive. This is the positive side of my pack, so we're going to put that one that way, this one this way. Center them on. with the Nordloc washer. Nothing between the Nordloc washer and the strap. And I guess I can only do the one because I haven't take this one off as well. Second strap. Minus plus. Minus plus. Going in finger tight. When I get a set of 4 done, I'll show you. We'll just take these batteries out, slide the new battery, or slide the batteries in, get them flush against the one side like we'd like them to be, and then get the next set of 4, and get them all strapped together. Something that I'm doing here that may be interesting to people. One strap at a time, one bolt at a time, finger tight. Just trying to make it so that things don't move around when you're moving them into the battery pack. Don't have a bunch of stuff in your hands. Don't lean your hands on stuff that you don't need to lean it on. It's just habits that get you shocked less often. In this case, it wouldn't make any difference if it was inside the car and for some reason one of the parts of the battery was touching the frame by mistake. Leaning on a part of the battery and a part of the frame will hurt. Okay, we've got the packs strapped together. We're just going to pull these out. These are scrap batteries that actually came off Jack's bench and mistakenly shipped to me. So I'm using them as placeholders. So here's our first pack of 4. Get them started. Slide them down toward the one end. And there they are. It's nice. Get the second one out of the way. And get the second pack lined up. In. Pretty well. Third pack. And then a little 2-pack. On the end here. There may be another battery, there may be another 2 depending. I don't have a lot of information on my charger, so I'm not sure exactly how many pack or how many batteries are going to be in the pack. But so I'll just continue. So one strap in the proper place. The bolt in. Again, making sure not to short anything out. This goes into position. If this was to slide this way, it would short these 2 batteries together and make a pretty good light display. You don't cross thread things because these things need to be nice and tight. Okay, this is all just finger tight, and we will tighten it up with a socket wrench that has some heat shrink around the end and some electrical tape to make sure if I drop it I don't kill myself. Okay, battery pack is installed. There's a bolt on this side, bolt on that side into the frame. Here's negative on the pack, going up the terminal over here. Positive on the pack, And this side is going to be going routed up to here, along the support, and to this end as well. And there's probably going to be a fuse on the negative side in here. I'm not going to be putting a contactor in there, and I guess that's about it for the battery pack.